On standard difficulty, the Heisenberg boss fight and the section that follows are some of the most fun parts of Resident Evil Village. When you crank up the difficulty to Village of Shadows, however, that fight risks breaking you. Hi everyone, I'm Phil. I go by AK Black and Red here and on Twitch, where I stream every Tuesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Links to that in the description below. What follows will contain plot spoilers for Resident Evil Village. You have been warned. In this video, I want to talk about how I beat Heisenberg and then Chris Redfield's section on Village of Shadows difficulty, in the hopes that my suffering will help others. Before we get into that, let's talk about Village of Shadows in general. Beating this difficulty was the 7th time I completed the game. I did it once on standard, once on hardcore, and a bunch of times on casual. These other difficulties make it easier to get other trophies in the game. For example, I got the trophies for beating the game knife only, under 3 hours, and with less than 4 heals all in one go on easy, along with a load of challenge points for not rearranging my inventory, not crafting anything, not buying or selling from the merchant, and so on. This is obviously useful if you're a completionist and after everything, but it's also crucial for 3 things you need in Village of Shadows, assuming you're not some kind of mad person planning to run it from an entirely fresh game, in which case I doubt I can help you. Fully upgrading Ethan's stats with the meals the Duke cooks, affording the best weapons, and unlocking infinite ammo for them. The Stake Magnum is far and away the best weapon in the game. The hand cannon, unlocked for beating hardcore, is a close second, but the stake easily levels the playing field and is why the only parts of the game that really trouble me are the parts without it. Which brings us to Heisenberg. The basic strategy on all difficulties is to shoot at his red bits till they explode and to use the cannon when he gets too close. But on Village of Shadows, and to a degree on hardcore, there's an element of luck alongside strategy, because his attacks do more damage even when you garden. Essentially, 3 strikes and you're out. This means it's important to dodge out of the way when he does a charge, usually indicated by him saying, "I need more." And when he uses his power to lift up all the metal sheets, shoot the red spot on his face till it explodes. If you don't, then either the metal gets flung at you and damages you, or you have to use a rocket to stop him just as he becomes visible again. The latter is preferable of those 2 options, but it leaves you without cover. When those sheets come down, you can use them to block Heisenberg. He'll smash them before attacking you, giving you time to move, and saving your cannon blasts for when you really need them. Because that's what I think leaves you most open to death. Without cover, it's too easy to use a cannon blast to knock him back, then have to face another charge you can't get out the way of, whilst it's still reloading. I'm not saying it's easy. I fought this boss unsuccessfully for about 2.5 hours before I finally brought him down, which is a lot of deaths. But now that I've done it, I know that it's not impossible.
So this is how our father loved. Oh, don't give up! Too bad I'm your only fan. What's wrong, Ethan? That one hurt. I promise. Not bad. Oh, don't give up. power she gave me. That's what I call being a good son! Having fun? Try harder. Show me what you've got. Keep shooting. More. Even more. I need more! Oh, don't give up! I felt spending years in enough bitches ago. The villages are nothing but a bunch of worthless peons. I'm a goddamn freedom fighter! Oh, he's so cute and hungry to become more powerful than ever! That one hurt. I tried. More! Even more! That one hurt. I tried. Too bad I'm your only fan. The clock is ticking. Good time to Creators are full of yourself! Shit!
Once you're knocked out of the tank, you've all but done it. On your feet, it's just a case of firing the stake at him till he pops, then getting dragged into the air for a grand finale. The difficult part is when you're in the tank, and if you get past that, I'd say you've gotten past easily the hardest part of the whole game.
You really should have taken my deal. You only foes in the afterlife. Lose his power at one. Right after I murder Ren. This can't be the end for me! I must kill her!
If you found this video helpful at all, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell for more videos. Once you move on to playing Chris Redfield though, this section can still be tough. You don't have access to the stake, and as good as Chris's weapons are, you're still outmatched if you try to take all the enemies on. The best strategy here is to keep moving. Reloading takes time, so make some space between yourself and the enemies whilst doing that. In Louise's field, don't fight the monsters, run past to the next area. Once you get to the long road with the tractor on, where the Lycan horde bottlenecks, you need to get to the village square. As soon as you trigger the cutscene where Chris says he'll mark the target, the enemies despawn. To get there, you will have to move back and forward, taking out the first couple of waves, giving yourself breathing space to reload. But if you get drawn into a pitch battle with the whole lot, you risk getting overwhelmed. Instead, a couple of grenades will allow you to clear enough space at the pinch points and push forward. The aim here isn't to kill them all, it's to despawn them. After that, you have to mark the target 3 times. The first is easy, as there's no enemies. The second and third are the tough ones, where you're besieged. Again, instead of fighting them all in pitch battles, the aim is to create space. You have 2 places that allow this, both with supplies nearby. The house facing the mute seat with the explosive barrel in front of the box of supplies, and the house to the left of the square with the ladder to climb on the roof. You'll still have to do some fighting to avoid being cornered, but if you give yourself enough space to use the targeting device, then that will take care of the enemies for you. Twice, and you're golden. That brings us to Chris's boss fight with the giant armoured lichen. This can seem tough, but it's doable. Firstly, always block when he moves. From there, you want to keep moving around him as much as possible. This allows you to target his back where he's vulnerable. You can also crouch and slash at his legs if you wish. This also means you can avoid a lot of his hits and make it harder for him to swing. Using the targeting device, it's important to time it right. There's some animations that have enough time built in for you to tag him, as long as you're at the right distance and keep moving when needed. As long as you also get a decent amount of hits in on him with the rifle, then 4 hits with the targeter should put him down for good. After that, it's only Miranda left, and I didn't capture that fight as she didn't give me any trouble. As long as you're blocking when you need to and hammering away with the stake both at her and any glowing orbs she creates, then eventually you'll wear her down. In which case, congratulations! You've beaten Village of Shadows. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a like and subscribe and hit the bell to keep up to date with my content. You can also check out my review and my first full playthrough of Village, linked in the description below. Also in the description is a link to my Twitch channel where I stream every Tuesday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so pop by and check it out. Resident Evil is a big part of my content there. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.